Like, what kind of message is this? I've never in my life, I've never in my life heard this kind of thing that agent will tell you to give him when we have not even collected the house. The house said we never sure and all of that. See, we'll be the one to take the house and all of that. And he wanted us to send him money. I was like, no, me, I do not believe this guy and all of that. Hi. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel where we keep it real. You know how we do it here. Sorry, I'm just trying to be funny. Hmm. To get house now is by connection and money. When I say money, it's not, it's about millions. Yeah, if you are not holding millions, don't even think about renting of house. So it is Lagos that we are now. House is now, don't let me say the F word, now. Don't let them. House is not expensive now. Like, to get house now is by millions. Wait, I'm not trying to scare you. I'm not trying to scare you. If you're looking into getting an apartment, I'm not trying to scare you. I'm just telling you that you need to be prepared mentally, physically, financially, because the stress that comes with looking for house, hunting for house, no be shiri. Unless you get, like I said earlier on, if only you have connection, they just call one or two, After I shade already. Before we go into the video, who notice my hair? Omo, all these people that used to make this hair. So you guys have been lying since. This hair is this hair is painful, eh? If you know the heat I'm feeling right now. Anyways, I made this hair yesterday and I could not just sleep. I have the temptation to lose this hair last night, but my husband had to calm me down, not just so that the effort, the money will not get wasted. It's not even about the money for me, it's about my own comfort. But my husband had to be, pressing and all of that. That's why I had to leave it up to this moment. In short, even today, I'm still thinking about it. Should I lose it or what? But I think I think the pain has suppressed. So let's just move on from that. So if you guys remember in my last video, I made mention of us waiting on a particular apartment like that. Oh boy. I should not say that our waiting was just in vain. If we had known, we should have just keep on searching and not focus in just one place, like not putting our ball in one basket, this kind of how they put that prover. I don't know how they put it sharp, but not just focusing on one direction. And God actually saved us. So God actually saved us because the agent we met with, we just saw the banner. My husband saw the banner, and this guy have an office. My husband went in to go and meet him up, and the first house that he showed him was this house that I said we are hoping we take. So I immediately my husband got to the house. He called me on video call. I love the house. He came back home to pick me to go and check in the house. I was in love the house. I'm going to show you guys what the house looked like in the next video. Waduh. Waduh. Waduh, perut. Ini ada. Now I think you saw the house, but the house was everything, everything I could ever dream of. Even considering if we are to build a small It's just small mini thing for us. The house is something I would like, for ourselves. Like if we were to be the one to build it, just to start, just like a starting point, something I would consider. That house is so complete, everything is so perfect. Oh, boy, let me go straight to the point. So my husband met with that agent, and that was the first out he showed us, and we were so excited, like, oh God, we finally got a place that we would like to stay and all of that and all of that. And after we confirmed that we liked the house and all of that, the next day the agent had to tell my husband that he should send him 100K after the agent's fees that he's going to collect from the house. So once we are ready to take the house, that we will just withdraw the 100K that he collected and all of that. I was like, when my husband got that message, he had to send it to me. I was like, what kind of message is this? I've never in my life, I've never in my life heard this kind of thing that agent will tell you to give him when we have not even collected the house. The house safe, we never sure and all of that. See, we'll be the one to take the house and all of that, and he wanted us to send him money. I was like, no, me, I do not believe this guy and all of that. And mind you, the house is uncompleted. Like they have not yet, the building is not yet completed. So we are waiting for them. Work was still going on. That was the reason why we are waiting. But that was the reason why we are waiting on the apartment. So when I got that message from my husband, I'd be like, no, this can't be true. We need to investigate. Hope this person does not want to scam us. Although we know the office and the office seems real and everything, but I just have this doubt in my mind and all of that. My husband also have the doubt in his mind, like, no, this can't be possible for this because they want to scam us. We just had to be patient, and my husband had to drive down to the apartment, hoping to see someone else, because do you know the funniest part? Let's say the building is just down there. This is where the agent office is. So it's on same street, So we actually believe him at first. So my husband had to drive down back to that area, hoping to see anyone working and all of that, asking if they trust the man, if they really know the man, hope he's not trying to scam us and all of that. And immediately my husband got there, he saw the engineer. He was just parking his car and all of that, and we were like, I think he said he entered the apartment, he entered the building, and they had to accuse him and be like, what are you looking for? And all of that. He was like, no, he came to come and check, like there's an agent up there that has him to come and check and all of that. So the engineer that is working on that building had to tell him that, hello, this house is not for rent. Oh. This house is not for rent. That they want to sell the other part, like the three-bedroom at one part, there's a two-bedroom at the part. We're hoping to rent the three-bedroom. So the engineer had to tell my husband that no, this three-bedroom is for the owner. The owner actually wants to use this three-bedroom, then the two-bedroom he wants to sell it out. My husband was like, are you serious? So he had to go back to me first to tell me the information that he got, that the people that he found on the property that they are working, and the engineer said the house is not for rent, it's for the owner. So I'll be like, is this guy trying to scam us? So I told my husband, come home first. When he came home, he picked me up. We had to go to the agent place together. I just wanted to see the reaction on his face. When someone is lying, you will be able to tell. You as somehow you can be able to tell when someone is lying. I just wanted to see his face and his reaction. That was the reason why I had to ask my husband to come home and pick me so we could go together and confront him. So on getting there, it was not at the office. He said his company is going to meet us up that he could see our car in the front. So we waited. Immediately he got to us. I was not like, Alpha, you said we should send 100K. 100K is not the problem. To send you the money is not the problem. Oh. As we all can see that the work is still going on in the house. But my husband just passed through. My husband did not tell him that he came to come and check. Oh, my husband just like that. He passed through and he was telling one of his friends that this is the apartment we want to rent next. And someone came out to him and tell him that the house is not for rent. And it was like, who is that? Is it that tall black guy and all of that? don't mind that one. That one is just an engineer. He's just working there. Kiniko, kiniko. He was the one that even sold the land to the person that owns the building and all of that. So the house is for rent. Mind you, the structure of the house, as in everything that they are doing in that house does not talk about renting. I mean, the kind of location that I am, I've never seen that kind of house being built, put together, and then say they want to use it for rent. It's usually if the owner wants to stay in. If you're talking about island now, yes, I could agree. But in this kind of location, the amount also was kind of a bit, it was not sitting well with me. 4 million naira, it's okay, but I don't know, I was not just feeling well at first because me and my husband we were doubting the bedroom. They're using glass, the POP upstairs, they are putting speaker, the kitchen, the way they were, the setup was just very, very amazing. So we were even doubting ourselves, like, I hope we're not just waiting in vain. But the way that man just stood up that day, I'll be like, no, they're lying, this and that. This and that. It was the agent that sold the land. We should not worry and all of that. So when I asked him, should we still go ahead and send the 100K that you requested for? The next thing said that no, we should not worry, that the 100K that he requested for, that was yesterday. He wanted to use it, that one of his kid wants to graduate, that he needed money to just do the whole ceremony and all of that. Since we did not send the money that yesterday, he already find another way out, that we should not worry, that if he needed us to send the money, he's going to inform us. Immediately he said that, I just had to come down from the car and go and meet up, like, sir, we need you to tell us now, should we still hope and wait on this house, or we should just go and look for another place? Because firstly, my son will resume school. We need to start determining the kind of school he wants to go and all of that, in any area we're moving to and all of that. He was like, no, go and wait on the 15th of August. Sef, don't worry, you guys will meet with the landlord yourself and all of that. I already submit your form and they said okay. So I went to the car, we drove off, me and my husband, we started thinking, we hope this house is for rent. We're just hoping and hoping and hoping. But the way he said it that day, it was so guaranteed that we'll be the one to take the house and all of that. It was not even that day he said it, that the person that wants to take the 2 bedroom apartment is even coming around and all of that. So he gave us that assurance. So we were just waiting, waiting, waiting. On the 10th, my husband was not just, his spirit was not just coming down. I just told him, let me tell you something. If it is God will for us to take this house, we will be the one to, if that house is for rental, we'll be the one to take it. Because that was, so my husband was not just coming down, he just needed it. When man now they like to plan themselves, know what is next. If you are renting this house, let us know. If you're not renting, if you have to go and be looking for, my husband mind was not just settled now. He had to go there back again to go and see. There was one security man that we find that we choose to make as a friend. He was the one that was now later just telling us that he does not think that the house uh is for rent or something. So we told him that once the engineer comes around, that he should inform my husband again, so that my husband could talk to him and all of that. So when the engineer came around, the Abuki had to call us and all of that. We had to talk to the engineer and all of that. So the engineer now said, this house is not for rent. That the owner wants to use the 3 bedroom and the 2 bedroom is for sale. The same thing he said the other day, because he could not recognize my husband that he was the one that come around the other time. So the same thing he said, that was the same thing he did. So getting to the 10th of August now, and I told my husband to message that agent just to confirm, since he was very buoyant saying that he was the one that sold the land to the owner. Let us hear from him again. My husband was like, oh my oga, happy new month, all this kind of thing. Hope you do not forget us. So that was 1st of August. It was like, hope you did not forget us. He said, no worry, do not forget us. And on the 10th of August, my husband had to message him again just to ask, like, how far about the place. Are we still taking it or not? Guess what? The agent said, the thing is that he thinks the owner of the house wants to use the house, so he's not sure the house is for rent. He think he wants to use it. He now had to send my husband voice note that, but there is one particular 4 bedroom around that area too. That my husband should come and check that one. Oh more, that message broke me and my husband into pieces. Like, when you already set in your mind, you're not bothering looking for house again. You already put your mind in one place. Like, oh, we're already seen houses. You just finish so packing and make payments, packing and all of that. And when that message broke us into pieces, we're not like, what if we had given this man 100K that he requested for? So that's how he would just be taking us to one place. My husband was like, and for the amount that he called for the new four-bedroom that I was talking about, my husband was like, I don't think that house will be good. My husband would be like, let me just call him to hear about the four-bedroom. My husband now called him. It was not like, the house is not Taizu, it's Talasu, Talasu, Talasu. Do we look like someone that would like such house? Once it was like, this agent is not serious. We should not get to take him serious anymore. We should just focus on another side. So, yeah, we are again. We are still looking for house. I told you, house hunting is Lagos. Mm, It's not a one-day job. So we are still here, hoping to find a better place soon. Oh, this is paining me, guys. I hope you know what I'm feeling right now. It's so painful. I can't even explain. Oof. I hope I'll be able to wait patiently. Yeah, it's so painful. And it's because my hair was due. I wanted to go and make it. My hair was due, and I just recently washed it. So the hairstylist told me that if they are to apply realizer on it, it's going to get bone. So I needed to make something, just for the moment, so that it will get, dirty again before relaxing it. That's why, guys, I'm never in my life making this kind of hair again. Never. All right, guys, that is where we are now. We are still looking, figure cross. I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye. I know you enjoyed this video. If you did not enjoy it, you won't watch it to this end. So, guys, please subscribe. Subscribe. Oh, do you want me to cry? Subscribe, like, share.